Is it possible to combine artificial intelligence and cybersecurity on a one platform to solve some different kind of problem? So this question's answer you will get at last of this podcast. So welcome to the TechKrit, another podcast session with Bofin as mentioned on the thumbnail. So here today I invited Bofin. Mr. Bofin is a co-founder of a CloudSEK company. CloudSEK company is a product-based cybersecurity product-based company. They have a similar product, the question that I have asked you. So currently they have business in India, in Singapore, and right now they are establishing on the way to establish their business in UK. His co-founder Mr. Bofin is also there in UK. So, and in this whole journey, he met with the Paul Scully, who is the Technology and Digital Tech Finance Minister of London, and Mr. George Freeman, who is the Technology Science and Technology STEAM Science Minister of London. So you can experience this thing that he's having a lot of experience, 7 years of experience in the same technology cybersecurity domain. So definitely we will discuss about the same, and you will get a lot of different things, different knowledge based on his experience. So please don't skip this video and watch this video till last. So without wasting a time, let's go there. Uh, hey everyone, as you can see, Bofin joined us. So welcome Bofin on a TechKrit. So I will give a brief introduction about Bofin. Like Bofin is currently a co-founder of CloudSEK. He is currently on a mission to build CloudSEK in UK, and he is having 7 years of experience in the same tech domain. He is specialized in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity based products. So definitely we will gonna be discuss on a same, and what CloudSEK is doing. That also we will discuss in the same podcast. So, sir, first of all, I would like to request, can you please give your brief introduction about you and your experience?
So thanks for the introduction. So my journey with CloudSEK began as a co-founder back in 2016, and I've always been fascinated by the field of cybersecurity and the constant challenge of outsmarting malicious threat actors, right? Uh, an opportunity to protect people's data. So that was
Great,
something that got me excited in this field, and I was also particularly intrigued by the potential of applying machine learning in the field of
great,
cybersecurity because
great.
I was with NVIDIA and I really understood the scope of deep learning and AI in the future. So
So, sir,
mm,
before CloudSec, you're also working in any other company as well?
yes, I was working in NVIDIA for about 6 months.
Okay, okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice. It's really nice. So, sir, I have a few bucket of questions to ask, like let us know more about what CloudSec and what are the opportunities and how exactly the market of cybersecurity is there. So, let's me start with the first thing. What exactly the CloudSec is, and on what technology it is working, what service or its product is doing.
Yeah. So talking about CloudSEK,
Mm-hmm.
we are an external threat protection company, and we have three product or three main tools in one single platform. We call it. So
Okay.
they are XVigil, BVigil, and SVigil, right? So XVigil is designed to protect. I mean, designed to proactively predict and prevent an organization's employee and customers from phishing, data leaks, uh,
Okay.
dark web, brand threats, and infra threats. It's one of the best digital risk protection tool out there. And uh, and BVG Enterprise is, on the other hand, focuses on monitoring an organization's external attack surface. So it creates blueprints of an organization's external infrastructure and software components, and scan them for any misconfigurations or vulnerabilities. So this proactive approach allows organizations to prevent potential exploits or cyber attacks. Now, talking about SVigil, which is our latest product.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a tool that assesses the risk and vulnerabilities introduced by third-party suppliers and software vendors. Right? It's
Mm-hmm.
very crucial product
Mm-hmm.
in today because it really helps organizations understand the security risk associated with the supply chain, and that's something even they don't have a lot of visibility directly on. Right? And
Right.
together with these three products, uh, CloudSec provides a holistic approach to cybersecurity, ensuring that organizations are protected from external threats in all
Mm-hmm.
possible ways.
Right. So all this data and logs, these are managed by the cloud storage, or you have something else to manage those datas? Like,
You're talking about the data we collect and
yeah,
gather, right?
yeah,
Exactly.
whatever data.
So we have trillions of data collected over the years,
Right.
and our machine learning systems kind of learn from the data and are getting better like every day. If you talk about, right?
Right.
this data is kind of stored in different techniques. Mostly we is stored in cloud storage. Yeah, in different
Okay.
technologies as well.
Got it, got it, got it, sir. So, my second question is like every time we discuss, when we talk generally about a technical market, so most of
Yeah,
the peoples are interested. They know about software domain, data science domain, but only like it's like I can say fixed peoples are there who thought that cyber security is also a very big sea where you can do a lot of things and a lot of growth is there. So, can you throw some lights on what are the opportunities and market of cyber security is currently there?
exactly. If you're talking about someone who is planning to build a career, right, in this field,
Right.
right,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a great field, right? Thing is, the field of cybersecurity is kind of incredibly rewarding, right?
Yeah.
But again, but the other part is it also requires is to continuously learn and update your knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a rapidly evolving field, and the threats you see today may not be the threats of tomorrow, right?
Right.
Especially I know in this field for the last 7 years, I can see that the threats we faced
Mm-hmm.
today, right, are different from that than the ones we faced a year back, right? So
Mm-hmm.
my advice uh, for anyone who is planning to get into this field is stay curious and
Okay.
always to learn.
Mhm.
Whether it's AI, machine learning, or latest cybersecurity trends, make
Mhm.
sure you are updating your knowledge. That's the most important,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And also remember that cybersecurity is not just about technology. It is
Mhm.
also understanding human behavior.
Yeah, right. I remember some word called as social engineering, right?
Right? So, because many cyber threats exploit human weakness. So, good
Right.
understanding of psychology can be as
Mhm.
valuable as technical expertise.
Mm.
And finally, I would say don't be afraid to think outside the box. Okay,
Right. So
this this field.
it's like
Innovation is the key to staying ahead in the field, and new ideas are always welcome, which you can always see from fellow cloud states, right? How they learn, grow, and even share their learning in social platforms, including LinkedIn. And remember, when we started CloudSEK, applying AI in cybersecurity, I mean, back in 2016 was a new
Mhm.
concept, right? But that
Right, right.
innovation is that helped us grow and stay
Yeah.
ahead of the curve.
Right, right. Because I can see this is like completely different. If you will go like manage cyber security with AI and machine learning models, it's like getting smarter and smarter day by day. So that
Yeah.
is a great innovation.
So the field of AI is kind of constantly evolving, and cybersecurity is also constantly evolving. So kind of
Mhm.
merging fields together and building something
Yeah.
useful as a product is not an easy job, which is what we are doing in CloudSec.
Mm. Great, great, sir. So now let's coming to the third question. Like, let's know more about CloudSec. Like, currently where it is in the market. Like, currently it is only India-based company, or currently on which countries it is established already, or where you
Definitely,
are planning to do.
yeah. So CloudSec currently operate from both uh, India and Singapore. And
Okay.
I just came to UK kind of to start our UK business. And CloudSec is the largest cybersecurity brand from Asia. You can see from our
Okay.
LinkedIn and our social media, right?
Right,
Not
right.
only that, we are the fastest growing, one of the fastest growing threat intelligence provider all
Mm-hmm.
across the globe. And we've been featured in Gartner's 3 TA provider, listing. You can check it out. And CloudSec, I mean, with respect to UK expansion, uh, I got an opportunity to kind of meet and talk about CloudSec to UK ministers a couple of months back.
Amazing.
When between India and UK were kind of going on. I met Minister Paul Scully, who is the Minister of Digital Economy in UK, and I met Minister George Freeman. He's a Minister of Science and Innovation in UK. So talking to two ministers and talking to the science and technology team in UK, as well as the
Mhm.
Department of Trade and Business in UK. So all of these folks really gave us a good, good, confidence that CloudSec should come to UK and
Mm.
grow our European market expansion from that region. So that is
Great.
why I'm
Mhm.
currently in UK. I'm kind of spearheading this uh, European expansion from UK. So yeah,
Great, sir. It's like a great experience that you are currently getting.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So the final last question, sir, I have like, what are the skills like for currently the because our most of the people who are connected with us, they are currently pursuing their studies. So what are the
Yeah,
skill areas on which they should work upon, whosoever will thinking to come in this field, in this technology of a cybersecurity, and what are the different roles names? Just like for software, we have like DevOps, we have like different roles. So what are the cybersecurity specific roles are there in the market?
definitely. So I will talk about the skills required probably first, and I'll talk
Mhm.
about roles. Like
Sure, sure.
so, if I break down at high level, the
Mhm.
three kind of skills you need to grow in cybersecurity is first, you need technical skills.
Right.
Second, soft skills. Third, you need a continuous learning mindset. I think I touched this point
Mm.
on previous as well, right?
Yeah.
So, if I talk about technical knowledge, right,
Mhm.
understanding the basics of computer systems, networks, and how they
Yeah.
interact is very fundamental.
Right. Right.
I mean, which includes knowledge of voice, right,
Operating
network,
system. Hmm.
etc. Also, knowledge about cloud providers, kind of offerings they have is also very important, right?
Okay.
When it comes to programming, I mean, programming is not a necessary skill for all cybersecurity roles, but it's really good to have.
Yeah.
So you don't need to be like a software engineer. Still, if you know
Mhm.
Python, JavaScript, this tools can really hum, right? This knowledge can really come in handy. And the
Yeah.
second thing is another point is probably I would say there is actually a skill gap between the cybersecurity learning you will have by
Yeah.
self-learning through school versus the kind of cybersecurity terms and phrases you hear as you join a company. So the enterprise cybersecurity is slightly different from the kind of cybersecurity you learn as an enthusiast, right? So
Yeah. Right.
understanding cybersecurity principles and framework,
Mhm.
it's really tough, right? This includes the principles of confidentiality, integrity, availability, right?
Right.
And,
Right.
and applying that to protect systems and data,
Mhm.
right? Then familiarity with cybersecurity frameworks like NIST, ISO 27001, or understanding data protection laws in general about different regions in the world, including DPA, GDPR, etc. All those things will also really help you to get a
Yeah.
broader picture.
Yeah,
Where is
it is not like we have to be the subject specific for the skill required. We have to
yeah,
like grow. We have to see what exactly is happening in actual market, how the data loss prevention and how these things are happening, integrity, how we achieve in currently, right? So I
definitely.
guess open source is a very best way to know more about what exactly happening in the industry. So do we have any open source for learning about this? Like,
I don't know any documents, but
mhm.
these things can be easily understood by, I would say, the best important thing is there are a lot of you know uh, material out there on the internet where you can read about it, right?
Right.
So again, this is not like the most important thing you need, but I mean, if I need to come to the most probably the
Mm.
most important thing
Yeah.
to start as a cybersecurity professional, again, I would say, you know what, you need to have a good knowledge about threats and defense techniques, right?
Right.
You should
Right.
deal with cyber threats such as malware, phishing, DDoS attacks, right, and how to defend against them, right? Understanding how to perform some sort of basic vulnerability assessment or even pen testing, all are actually good, valuable knowledge for someone starting.
Great.
Then, depending on, let's say, whether in which area you want to kind of specialize in,
Mm-hmm.
knowledge about cryptography is good, right?
Okay.
Basically, you know, including understanding some basic crypto algorithms like DSAs, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding about how digital signatures, how they work, key management, all these things, right?
Yeah. Right.
Definitely the more another important thing is, like I said, communication skill. So I
Exactly. Mm.
have witnessed many skilled cybersecurity professionals who couldn't grow much in their career because this is one area there they couldn't you know grow, right? So you have to
Yeah.
understand that unlike in many professions, right,
Mm-hmm.
cybersecurity professionals need to explain complex issues to non-technical stakeholders,
Right.
right? You're a security consultant or analyst. What happens is that when an issue happens, right, as
Yeah.
a
It is just
skill
like
understanding,
it is
but
like
the kind of explaining it to will be non-technical.
it's like yeah,
Yeah,
someone most of the people are saying like if you can explain your business idea to the 5-year-old child, then you're a true businessman, right? So it's kind
in
of
fact,
that.
no, yeah, that's the thing. There is actually a Reddit subreddit called "Explain Like I'm Five," right? So, but yeah, so that's really very good skill. Apart from teamwork and working in a group,
Hmm.
explaining your work to a non-technical audience is really a very important skills for you to grow in this field. And last
Right.
and foremost, like I said,
Hmm.
constant learning, right?
Exactly.
Cybersecurity is a field that is continuously changing and evolving. So, therefore,
Yeah.
willingness to continuously learn and stay up to date with the latest threats, technologies, and best practices is perhaps the most important skill of all.
Yeah. So sir, what about the job roles, like what have in a market?
Yeah, so there are like different roles in the market, right? Of course, the field is rapidly evolving, like I said, and
Hmm.
offers a lot of career opportunities. So definitely you can definitely one role is cybersecurity analyst, right? So cybersecurity
Okay.
analysts are responsible for protecting both company and network data, right? They examine, monitor, and defend systems from cyber threats, analyze companies security posture, and recommend improvements, right? Then there could be like a classic pen tester role, right? Could be
Okay.
like ethical hackers, pen testers are hired to legally hack into an organization's network to find and fix vulnerabilities before malicious hackers exploit them, right?
Great.
Then could be roles like cybersecurity engineer,
Okay.
right? These professionals design and implement security network solutions to
Mm-hmm.
protect against cyber threats. Right? They also monitor network traffic or unusual activity and respond to incidents. Then there is like a bit more, if you talk about senior roles like cybersecurity consultant, right? The consultant
Okay.
like helps improve the cybersecurity measures of an organization and advise on the best practices for data protection, etc.
Got it, sir.
Then they may also help organizations like say comply with like the industry regulations and many things, right?
Got it.
Then unique role, for example, we have roles like let's say security software developer in CloudSEK, right? These are professionals who
Mm-hmm.
integrate application softwares, within the design development process. So like these are the people who are experts in software development as well as they really understand cybersecurity and they can build cybersecurity, security solutions, right?
Right, right. Got it,
Roles.
sir.
Uh, then of course, there are a couple of roles in the compliance side.
Okay, it's like
Compliance,
yeah, combined side. It's like software with the cybersecurity, AI with cybersecurity. Yeah,
so like a huge spectrum of roles. Like even forensic, there could be a couple of roles in the forensic side. Like I said,
that.
compliance,
Mhm.
like a huge area where there'll be a lot many roles there as well. Yeah.
Got it. Got it, sir. So my bucket of question is empty now. So thank you so much for joining with us and explaining a lot of insights about like job roles and skills and help to understand what exactly CloudSEK is impacting on a business. So it was a very great to meet with you, sir. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me on the call, and likewise,
Thank you,
we
sir.
enjoyed the sessions we had. Yeah.
सो थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग माई वीडियो। डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में सभी सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स के लिंक्स दिए हुए हैं जिसके थ्रू आप मुझसे डायरेक्टली कनेक्ट हो सकते हो एंड आई विल शेयर ऑल द पीपीटीज एंड डॉक्यूमेंट्स जो भी मेरे पास होगा इन द टेलीग्राम ग्रुप एंड इंस्टाग्राम पे आप मुझे डीएम कर सकते हो और मेरे वीडियोस को लाइक कमेंट शेयर एंड प्लीज सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल टेकक्रिट फॉर दीज काइंड ऑफ वीडियोस। थैंक यू सो मच। जय हिंद जय भारत।